Thank you very much for staying tuned to the Big Sunrise Breakfast Show. Joining us this morning is Mr. Clement Miller, who is the newly elected Milenge Council Chairperson. Kelvin, as we get to this interview, what do you hope, Milenge?
Mr. Mayor told me that the fire we see. So easy.
I've invited them officially. He has to travel. He has to visit Milenge. As the father of the district, I've invited him.
Very you are the father of the
Your worship, good morning.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you very much, and good morning to the viewers.
All right. Now, Milenge is a district in Wakula province. I've been there, and it's a bumpy ride getting to Milenge. You almost think like it's deserted to some extent with regards development. And for you, as a person that has now gotten to a leadership position, such as council chairperson in Milenge, there are a lot of priority areas that you would want highlighted by this incoming government. Maybe we can pick it up from the election, and then we get to the development aspect of it in this particular constituency.
Oh, yeah, okay, maybe let me start with the elections part. The elections are over. So for us, it's time now to focus on what we are going to do for the people, because we promised.
Yes.
And when you promise, you have to deliver. If you don't deliver, they'll kick you out. So elections are over, politics are done. Those that didn't vote for us, those that voted for us, they're all our people. Then coming to the issue of the road, I think that has been the biggest problem we've had in Milenge the last 23 years when Milenge was declared a district. And it suffices to say that the previous governments, they've just been bringing up stories every now and then. So we'll do the road, and so forth and so on. But nothing has been happening. And the people of Milenge have been tired. I mean, they're very tired, and they don't want to hear anything other than the road being tired. Because look, the cost of doing business in Milenge has been a serious challenge. I'll tell you that fuel is 17 kwacha. But when you go to Milenge, fuel is 22 kwacha per liter. Why? There's no filling station. We only access a filling station like 200 kilometers. After 200 kilometers, that's the South. That's how we access it. No, about 100 and something kilometers. Central Milenge. That's when you access the filling station. Why? It's because of the road. You can't have a filling station. And the aspect of trade between Zambia and Congo has been there's been a serious barrier, because if you are not aware, between Milenge and Ndola, when you pass through Congo, it's 88 kilometers. And you see, the Congolese government has been of the view that we can do the link between Ndola and Milenge. So there are a lot of barriers that are there because of the road, the trade barriers. And it suffices to mention again that business in Milenge is not conducive. Why? It's because of the road. And the only thing that I'm requesting this government elect is to work on the road. Because we in Milenge, we are surprised that we had infrastructure. I mean, a minister of infrastructure from our province. I will not mention the name. But what he did, instead of concentrating on areas like Milenge and opening up the trading route between Zambia and Congo through Ndola, he only did these roads in his constituency and district. You discover that when you go to his district, it's a town. It's very beautiful. He has done a good job, but he did not extend that developmental activity to Milenge. So, for me, I'll invite the President to come and visit Milenge and appreciate the people of Milenge for the number of votes that they gave him, one, and also to appreciate the challenges that we, the people of Milenge, are going through, because at the moment, there's nothing happening in Milenge because of the road.
You've just talked about the issue of roads, and you've extended an invitation to the president-elect that he should visit Milenge and appreciate the people for the votes, and also be able to talk about the challenge, or be able to see the challenges that people of Milenge are facing. Let's talk about the issues of healthcare and also education is it just the issue of roads, but schools are there and hospitals are there? Because we were told by these previous, the outgoing government, that they were taking health services closer to the people. Let's talk about health services, hospitals and clinics.
Okay, first and foremost, there's only one hospital, district hospital, and last time I checked, it didn't have a mortuary, and it had the challenges with the other health equipment and so forth and so on. In the discovered again, the same district hospital that we have, it cannot cater the whole constituency. It's only on the eastern part of Milenge. Now, when you go to the eastern part, before I go to the western part, there are a lot of health posts which are completed, unfinished projects. And I remember during the by-election for my older brother Chanda Masheke for council chairperson, the former health minister, Dr. Charles Fufia, would come, so no, I'll build a clinic, I'll do this, I'll do that. Those were just promises. So we discovered nothing has been done. We have the challenge of the health services on the eastern part, as well as on the western part. You discover again that there's a place called Chiwende, my older brother. The health post which is there, it's just a one-roomed facility where if they want to conduct maybe antenatal labor, they'll move people, you know what I mean? They'll move people, then those who are admitted will even be taken outside for that facility to allow others access maybe other emergency issues. So those are some of the challenges. And Chivende, it's got a bigger population in Milenge. And I promised the people, I said, okay, myself and the MP, once we're elected, we'll use our little monies just to expand this health post. So health services and accessing health services and care is a serious challenge in Milenge because there were a lot of empty promises by the previous government. They just used to take advantage of people when it comes to their voting. Once they are voted in, it's just that story afterwards. No, this, that, until 5 years come. So now, I think people are tired. That's why I find that the number of votes that President HH got in Milenge, when you compare the two, 2016 and 2021, we discovered he increased his votes by over, I don't know if you can call it 300%, because in 2016 he had 1,000, is it 650? Now we're talking of 5,550 something. So this explains to you that people were tired. And in the next election, I'm not UPND by the way. I'm just trying to analyze it to a point of view that if he works hard, like he brings a road, opens up trade between Zambia and Congo, I really feel that he can even have he can win the presidential elections because people give him that benefit of that. Now, if he brings a road, I think a lot of people have confidence in him.
Issues of education, schools?